Shalom.
Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan.
Brother Kyle.
Coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright, these two brothers here from the prophetic vibration camp in Trinidad and Tobago here. Alright, coming with a quick one. Alright, we're now heading to camp there. So just rolling with the spirit, but naming this video the devil coming on with great wrath. So we see any kind of things that is taking place on the earth today, this devil looking to basically see up, newborn babies, whether in these European countries, whether the parents like it or not. Alright? And it's going to mark, these things going to come magnatory around the world. Alright? But so many other different things we see taking place around the earth. Alright? So the brother have a scripture there to bring.
It's Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time."
Yeah, and we see that the devil right now he has a short time, because the Lord is basically speeding up the time, alright, for the elect's sake. Alright, we see as I mentioned, the things that are happening around the world. Alright, the main thing that this devil wants to do is he wants to sit inside of you by using that RFID total chip. Alright, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, because as they say that when you read 2 Thessalonians 2, it talks about that, right? Let me see if I could just get it up quick.
Yeah, can.
Right, 2 Thessalonians 2.
Look, 144 and 2.
Can, yeah,
Can.
Right? Yeah, can. So there is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except they come a falling away first. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Who is the son of perdition, right? That perdition means destruction. And who is the person who basically destroying the world right now? Right? So these devils, you understand? They are the ones doing that, and they're being revealed, they're being made manifest. You understand? Because every day, as the scripture says in Micah, when the morning is light, they practice it. You understand? It's every day they push it forward with the plan, because why? They know the time coming short, so it's just like every day just rolling out. And it's the same way the Lord looking to roll out his plan too by the prophets, when we preaching and whatnot and all these things and doing our videos. You understand? We had to edify the people, mainly the 144, because that's what we're seeking for. Right? When we seeking to spread the word, the Lord goes pour out his spirit upon them, to get the understanding, so they could come under the safety of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because this devil looking to, he looking to function.
Because right? even by next year, they say they want to unalive 6 billion people, over 6 billion people, and this is a big target. This is a big this is how you just call it, a bucket list. This is one of Esau big bucket list. To basically unalive people. This is what they want to do. Alright.
And as they say that, right? Because we were talking about that probably like 2 bangings ago, right? And I mentioned it to Brother Yerushalayim, when they was talking about 6 billion people gonna be unalive and whatnot, right? Remember, they're going in conjunction with the people who take that snake bite.
Correct.
Because they give the time frame or whatever it is. So that much, right? So that much amount of people that take it, it's nothing for them to really see the fall apart and the malfunction. You understand? Because as I say, Esau done set he marker in the sense where, alright, well, alright, this go on alive them within 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is. So that's why them go come out brave and say that, because they don't know what they did to people. And that going in conjunction as well with the Georgia Gallstone, where they destroyed not too long ago, because they realized the prophet speaking about it. Right? Because they want a select fewer people to be able to control, because the amount of people that they controlling, it harder. they could get a specific amount, they still want a specific amount enough to be able to do everything else. That's one of the reasons why they're making all these
humanoid robots.
Yeah, the robots and all these things. Because the robots could fulfill making vehicles, making this, making that, whatever it is.
And that's the upper way you see there. So that's the upper way you see there too, because you're seeing it lining up perfectly. Alright? Let's be out my back question. Alright, so look here there. Alright, yeah, what I was saying is that everything lining up perfectly with ESO plan. Alright, you bring in these humanoid robots, you know, to basically take people jobs, you know, because it ain't gonna nobody, it ain't gonna much people living next year, you know, and that's what he's trying to do. I'm gonna bring on the Revelation 8 and 13. It says here, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, 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 meaning what? Destruction, right? Destruction, destruction, destruction to the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels which are yet to sound. You want to break it down up?
Right, because when you really take it in, right, you can read back the first part of our question.
Revelation 8 and 13, it says, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices.
Go to the inhabitants of the earth. You know that scripture remind me of 2nd Ezra. Well, Ezra himself, when he say, woe is me, shall save me or deliver me in those days. Right? Because when the angels passing, right, they come to do what? They come to smile and play, they come to kill. You understand? When the Awashai touched down, he coming with the whole army, the forces of heaven. And not to mention the leg when we rise up. So the inhabitants of the earth, right? It's our scripture that specifically say that not in the precept and next one say go to the inhabitants of the earth. Right? But even in Revelation 12 and 12 say the same thing. You will always see that all over because why? There's constant warning from since way back then when John, right? When Apostle John wrote that. Right? Because why? The visions on them that he got, right? They were so severe, it was so dread. You know, he could have really written it down as how he saw it and how he could describe it, but we know what it is, right? Because as we are speaking about the same RFID and these things that this devil want to put into him, right? When they jump back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, it says what? Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is the Most High. Right? He wants to exalt himself above everything that is the Most High, which is what? Everything. Because the Lord created everything. Even himself. You understand?
And you even come now when you're saying what? You could get the God that the Bible as hard. You know, we can create our own water, they can create their own energy and all these things, but how they got all this technology, how they get us understanding through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Alright? Man's going is of the Lord, how a man could understand his own way. What the scripture say. Alright?
I think that the pride of these devils.
Yeah.
Because they themselves, it's like they tell themselves that they do it on their own volition. You know how they say, like, I have no memory? It's like they lie so much to themselves, they honestly believe it's them doing it on their own.
They believe their own eyes.
Yeah. But the Lord said what? There's no more wisdom in Tima. Right? So now for them, they start to look like fools. Right? Only they haven't realized it yet because their pride so stuck so high. You know, again as the saying goes, right? 144. Right? As the saying goes, right? What was gonna say? Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know? Because remember, this devil didn't get punished from sins in the garden. You understand? understand? He might get certain nicks here or there, but the ultimate punishment, he can get out yet, because even after he get those little pokes, right, he still continue with his wickedness, and it just getting worse and worse and worse. You understand? So let me continue down and say, or that is worship, so that he is the so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. So how we gonna do that with the same RFID, right? Because this is a carnal man, and he trying to fight against the spiritual works of Yahweh Shem Yahushua with carnality, right? Because remember, Brother Ashlamano was breaking it down within our DNA, right? When you look deep into our DNA, you're seeing the initials for Yahweh in our DNA, and this devil want to write off that and put, you know, his mark in us. You understand? That is why I always say, when you take in that RFID, it's like spitting in the Lord and say, hey, I don't need you anymore. I siding with this devil here. All my life he gave me everything I wanted and needed and things. Don't mind he do all this wickedness to me, but I'm still eating and drinking and things, I'm alive. You know? That is the mindset that taking one car for tree again. So that is a sure. But they don't understand that everything comes from the Lord. Everything. Right? Both good and bad. But the Lord doing all of this for his purpose, as Romans 9 and 17.
Yeah, I have it here. It's right there.
Yeah. One time.
Yeah. This is the book of Romans 9 and 17. It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, and there's the same thing happened back then, it's the same thing happening again today.
You know? 1 and 9. Not new under the sun.
Not new under the sun. It says, for the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose I have raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee. And how he's showing the Lord, how the Lord showing the power in Esau, Edom and whatnot, is by, you know, showing that, you know, look at the technology, look how far Esau came, you know, from, he's basically nothing, you know, he's the basis of men. Alright? It says here, I might show my power in thee, and my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Alright? So it's the same way how he raised up Pharaoh, it's the same way he raising up Esau. As the brother was saying, the bigger he is, the harder you fall. You know, and Esau going to get a great fall. You know, there's a new talk going to be in tongue. You know? Because
back then, you know, Egypt was the most powerful country at that time. You understand? How the Israelites in slavery and all these things. You understand? And the Lord, even to this day, everybody know that story about how what the Lord did to the Egyptians. You understand? And back then, of course, that is a miraculous thing to see. I mean, seeing a man parting water and thing now, you know, that is something amazing to see. But this time, you know, it's gonna be even more dread. Because when you see, because people seeing some chariots in the sky and them bugging out over that alone. You understand? So much less when you see this devil really start showing horns, and you start to see abominable creatures, humanoids, robots, robot dogs, all these things flooding the earth. You understand? And then to make it worse for you, not for us, Lord willing, but for you. Aside from that, you see the Lord bush this kind of. You understand? Worse yet for the people in Babylon and Europe and them places, and in Jerusalem right now. You understand? They're gonna be seeing missiles, right? So all these things coming, and then boom, the Lord come, break through the sky. The eyes full of the sky full of our chariots. You understand? And just lasering people. You understand? And I believe our brother was talking about the same place where the lasers coming out from is where it using to beam up men. So you yourself even if you get beam up if you're getting cooked. You understand? That is tell you how dread it is. And hey, straight to the very end, it's just telling you to fear the Lord. Straight to the very end. You know? But that is the truth. These things coming. You know? And this devil gazing up himself for that. That's one of the reasons to why it is 144.7. That's one of the reasons to again why it is that I say this devil, he in fear the fact that Russia and all this BRIC nation forming it. You understand? Because I watched the video where we were sent with Turkey and China.
Yeah.
You understand? I watched that one. Now Turkey using the BRICS the BRICS dollars and throw away US dollars, right? This part of NATO, right? So they're not even fearful of what it is, you know, Russia and them doing, right? Because they tell themselves they're gonna succeed in that war. You understand? Because Daisy wants to go and fight against the Lord and triumph over the Lord. Because they set the scale so high as to challenge the Lord. So they watching Russia and them. You know, small thing. If we could beat Russia and then we beating the Lord thing.
And
you know?
It's like, yeah, that also go back to the scripture where the Lord say he's not coming back as a man, you know.
Shall not beat thee as a man.
He's coming back as what a force. Yeah.
I tell you, because when now, as I said, them in fearful of what it is Russia and them doing, but they're fearful of what it is we preaching. Right? Because the more we preach, the more things come to pass. The angels point out the vials according to Revelation 16 and 1. Right? So when it is you check it out now, this devil pride so high as to challenge the Lord into, you know, for authority over everything he created and thinking he actually have a means of succeeding. Which is pure bullshit.
He's like, you know, let's see, God against God.
Yeah,
but,
God against God.
You know,
but
this God of war, like, you know, the cartoon. It's like here. Yeah.
Right? So the scripture comes to me as you was talking about it, right there, Isaiah 45 and 5. It says, I am the Lord, Yahweh, right? All caps. It says, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun. Say that they might know from the rising of the sun and from the
he's so listening, man.
This is start calling. But we just want to end this now, but I'm going to finish. Right? They say that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, there is none else. Right? I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. Right? So the Lord say, hey, he searched the heavens. Right? I think the next scripture saying that way. He searched the heavens. I think it's in Deuteronomy. And there's no other God beside him. Right? So for you sort of think he on the level of the most side, like blasphemy. You understand? That is blasphemy, that is craziness. Right? There are any more precepts?
We have a couple there, but you know, for time's sake, you know, we want to close off.
But just be on the lookout for these things that is to come upon the earth. You understand? Because next year fast approaching, we done in September already, we're practically in the middle of September. You understand? Then it's October, November, December, 3 months.
Yeah.
You understand? Then into the so-called New Year, and then boom, you're gonna see hell raise even more.
As the beloved Apostle Taha say, there's a hopeful year of Jacob trouble. You know? And you know, the Lord, you could see the Lord working with Apostle Taha, you know, because you know, not disappointed, we're seeing things actually happening.
Yeah.
Alright?
And even these devils themselves been seeing it from since probably 2021, probably even before that. You know that 2025 is a year of great change and all this stuff nonsense. You know? So everything could really happen within that year. You know? All these things happening so fast. We don't want to be caught on our ways. You know? Don't want to be caught on our ways. So we have to keep our eyes open. Keep our eyes peeled, as it say. You know? All these things going on. You're bound to get drastic. So hey, you don't know what you're doing.
So yeah. No. So anyway, you know, we hope you was edified. You know, we like to give our praises and our glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the Philly. Shalom.
Shalom.
And Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.